Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you are preparing for an STET interview, this video is made exactly for you. Today, we are covering the top 15 Java Collections interview questions asked by top companies like Amazon, Google, JP Morgan, PayPal, TCS, and many more. These are real questions that have been asked in actual interviews, and by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to solve each one of them. So without wasting any time, let us dive straight in. Question number 1. Count frequency of each word in a string. This one is asked by Amazon, Walmart, and Infosys. The concept being tested here is HashMap fundamentals. So what is the task? You are given a sentence, and you need to count how many times each word appears. For example, the input is Java and Java is easy, and the expected output is Java equals 3, is equals 2, and equals 1, easy equals 1. The hint here is simple. Split the sentence into individual words, loop through each word, and update the count in a hash map using the get or default method. This is a very common warm-up question, so make sure you can write this code in under 2 minutes. Question number 2. Remove duplicates while preserving order. Companies like Cognizant, Accenture, and Deloitte love this one. Here, the key collection is linked hash set. Linked hash set is special because it removes duplicates, just like a regular hash set, but it also preserves the insertion order. Input is a list like 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 4, and the output should be 1, 2, 3, 4. The trick is, add all list elements to a linked hash set, and then convert it back to a list. Simple, clean, and very efficient. Question number 3. Find first non-repeating character. Amazon and PayPal have asked this one. The collection being used here is linked hash map. Linked hash map keeps the insertion order, which helps us find the first character with a count of exactly 1. Input is the word stress, and the answer is the letter T. Traverse all characters and count them, then iterate again and return the first one with a count of 1. Always remember, linked hash map is your best friend when you need ordered key tracking. Question number 4. Find duplicate elements in an array. TCS and HCL ask this one. The concept is hash set behavior. Hash set only stores unique elements, so when you try to add an element that already exists, the add method returns false. Input is 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 4, and the output is 2 and 4. Loop through each element. Try to add it to a hash set. If add returns false, you found a duplicate. Clean and very interview ready. Question number 5. Sort a map by its values. JP Morgan and Barclays love this question. This tests your understanding of map.entry, comparator, and sorting logic. Input is a map with A equals 10, B equals 5, C equals 20, and the sorted output should be B equals 5, A equals 10, C equals 20. The approach is, convert the entry set to a list, then sort that list by value using a comparator. You can do this with streams or with collections.sort, both are valid. Question number 6. Find the most frequent element. Amazon and ServiceNow ask this. This checks frequency counting and max comparison logic. Input is 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, and the output is 2, because it appears 3 times. Use a hash map to count all elements, then iterate through the map to find the entry with the highest count. Track the maximum as you go. Question number 7. Intersection of two lists. Infosys and Tech Mahindra ask this. This is a very practical SDET scenario. Imagine comparing a list of items from the UI with a list from the API and finding what is common. Input is list 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, and list 2 with 3, 4, 5, and the output is 3 and 4. The magic method here is retain all. Just call list1 dot retain all with list2, and you are done. Question number 8. Compare two lists to find missing, extra, and common elements. This is a gold standard SDET question, used for data validation between UI, API, and database. The approach uses remove all to find missing and extra elements, and retain all to find common elements. This is one of the most valuable patterns for any SDET, because real-world test automation always involves list comparison. Question number 9. Safe removal using iterator. This one is asked in almost every single SDET interview. The concept is concurrent modification exception. If you remove elements from a list while iterating using a for each loop, Java will throw a concurrent modification exception. Input is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we want to remove even numbers to get 1, 3, 5. The fix is to use iterator.remove instead of list.remove. Always use an iterator when you need to safely delete elements during a loop. Question number 10. Convert list to map with string length as value. Capgemini and Siemens ask this. This tests transformation logic and the collectors to map method. Input is a list with apple and cat. Output is a map with apple equals 5 and cat equals 3. Use a stream with collectors to map, mapping each string to its length. This is a core Java 8 streams interview pattern. Question number 11. Sort map keys alphabetically. JP Morgan frequently asks this. The easiest solution is to use tree map, which automatically sorts keys in natural alphabetical order. Input is a map with dog, cat, apple, and the sorted output is apple, cat, dog. Alternatively, convert the key set to a list and sort it manually. Tree map is the cleanest one-liner solution here. Question number 12. Find the k largest element using priority queue. Amazon and Google both ask this, and this is a classic heap-based problem. Input is the array 3, 1, 5, 12, 2, 11 with k equals 3, and the answer is 5. The trick is to maintain a min heap of size k using priority queue. When the heap size exceeds k, hold the minimum. The top of the heap at the end is your k largest element. This is a must-know pattern for product-based companies. Question number 13. Check if two strings are anagrams. TCS asks this one. Two strings are anagrams if they contain the exact same characters with the same frequencies. Input is listen and silent, and the output is true. Two approaches work here. First, sort both strings and compare. Second, use a character frequency hash map to compare counts. Both approaches are valid and interviewers accept either. Question number 14. Group objects by attribute using Java streams. PayPal and Salesforce ask this. This is a powerful Java 8 streams question using collectors. Grouping by. Input is a list of employees. A belongs to IT, B belongs to HR, C belongs to IT. Output groups them as IT equals A and C, HR equals B. Use collectors. Grouping by and pass the attribute you want to group on. This pattern is very useful in SDET roles for grouping API responses and test results. Question number 15, and this is the most advanced one. Implement an LRU cache. Amazon and Adobe ask this in design rounds. LRU stands for least recently used. The cache evicts the item that was accessed least recently. The key is to use linked hash map with access order set to true. Then override the remove eldest entry method to enforce the capacity limit. For example, with capacity 2, After put 1, put 2, get 1, put 3. The cache evicts key 2 because key 1 was accessed more recently. This question tests both coding and design thinking. And that is a wrap on all 15 Java Collections interview questions. You have just covered hash map, linked hash set, priority queue, tree map, iterator, streams, and LRU cache. These are the exact patterns that top product-based and service-based companies test in SDET interviews. If you practice these 15 questions thoroughly, you will walk into your next interview with full confidence. Now here is what I want you to do. If this video helped you, smash that like button. It really motivates me to create more such content for you. Share this video with your friends who are preparing for Java or SDET interviews. They will thank you for it. Drop a comment below and tell me which question was the most tricky for you. I read every single comment. Save this video so you can come back and revise before your interview. And if you have not subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell icon, so you never miss an interview prep video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.